of the day today. Let's pull up the stock of Sunteck Realty for you. This is a Mumbai-based real estate company that came out with the second quarter earnings, which are pretty strong. The profits came in around 97 crore rupees versus 15.5 crore rupees on a consolidated basis in the same period a year ago, and their total income has come in at 206 crore rupees versus 30 crore rupees in the same period a year ago. So big jump coming in the top line. To talk to us about the earnings, we have Mr. Sumesh Mishra COO and President of Sunteck Realty, who is joining us from Mumbai. Mr. Mishra, congratulations on a strong set of earnings. Can you tell us what has led to this big jump in your top line? Was it because of completion of projects, delivery of apartments? What has led to this big jump in your top line?
Hi, good morning. Good morning to all the viewers. So, in terms of our financial numbers, we've posted a top line of about 206 crore rupees versus 30 crore rupees for the Q2 financial year 2017 corresponding quarter. And in terms of in terms of the sales, in terms of what has contributed to the sales are our two BKC projects. So we have these three residential projects in BKC: Signature Island, Signia Isles and Signia Pearl. So Signature Island and Signia Isles, which are the two completed projects where we have done good number of sales, those sales have now moved on to the P&L, and that's how there is a and these have higher realizations because of these projects being completed, as well as we enjoy a good operating margin on these projects as well. So that is the reason primarily for the good set of numbers that you can see for this quarter.
What about the
also
third
operationally
project?
We have done good numbers. We have done
what about the third project?
The third project is Signia Pearl project. Yeah, so the third project, Signia Pearl, we are gearing up towards completing that project, and it should be completed in the next 3 to 4 months. So we look forward to giving the delivery of that project before the end of this financial year. So where we have right now sales are going on. In terms of operational numbers also, we have clocked in a number of about 344 crore rupees for the first half, which is approximately 50% jump on corresponding period of last year. So even operationally we have done considerably well, if you see on the pre-sale side across our projects.
Can you tell us how much your pre-sales grew?
Sorry. I beg your pardon.
The growth in pre-sales.
So overall pre-sales that we have done for the first 6 months is 344 crore rupees versus about 200 odd crore rupees that we did for the corresponding period last year. So this 344 crore rupees sales have happened primarily through our three BKC projects, and then we have our Sunteck City project in Goregaon West, where we have two phases going on, which is called Sunteck City Avenue 1 and Sunteck City Avenue 2. So these projects are under execution as well as sales, and we had launched new towers in the first half of this year, and where we have clocked and we have done some 110 apartment sale in these two projects as well, which is Sunteck City Avenue 1 and Sunteck City Avenue 2. So that is broadly the breakup also of these 344 crore rupees that we have done in terms of pre-sales.
All right. Can you tell us what was the realizations that you managed for the BKC projects, the three residential projects that you have? What is the blended realizations there?
So the blended average realization for the BKC project will be upwards of 42 to 44,000 rupees. So the projects are differently priced. Obviously, Signature Island being a slightly more premium project enjoys about 15% on the premium to the Signia Island Signia Pearl project. But the blended average we are able to realize upwards of 42 to 44,000 across the three BKC projects. So that's the realization for our BKC projects.
Right. So you said you will complete one BKC project another 3-4 months, and the Goregaon large development that you have, there also you sold a number of apartments. Going ahead for H2 now, other than these two, where are you placed on your other projects, and how much more sales are you targeting in million square feet terms?
See, overall we have a project portfolio of 25 projects, which is 23 million square feet, and out of these 25 projects, currently 15 projects are under execution at various levels of sales. So 7 projects are already completed, which includes the 2 BKC projects. Just to give you a brief on our Goregaon project. We have 23 acres in Goregaon, which is about 6 million square feet of developable area, which is divided into 5 phases, which is Avenue 1, Avenue 2, Avenue 3, Avenue 4 and 5th Avenue. So out of that, 2 projects, which is Avenue 1 and Avenue 2, are currently execution, and we would be looking forward to launching the other 3 phases, which is Avenue 3, 4 and 5 in the next financial year. Apart from that, we have projects which are spread across. We have a project in Borivali, which is called Signia High. We have a project in Andheri, which is called Signia Pride. Then there are commercial projects which are at BKC Junction. One is towards Kalina and one is just at the BKC Junction, connecting it to LBS Mark. So there are various projects which are spread across Mumbai market, which also includes one project which we are looking forward to launching in Andheri West as well. So we have a pretty much exhaustive portfolio, and where our price range also, for example, our Goregaon price, where we have this attractively priced ticket size of about 1.5 crore onwards. So that is a very attractive ticket size. Also our Navi Mumbai project, which is called Signia Waterfront, where we are gearing up to launch that project soon. Again, the ticket size is very attractive of 1.5 crore rupees. So we have a pretty scattered portfolio, and where our price range starts from 1.5 crore rupees, and then in our BKC projects the ticket sizes obviously go about 20 crore rupees. So that's the range that we have in terms of our project mix.
Right. Now that the Real Estate Regulation Act has come through, has it been any impact on your business, and what's going to happen in the second half of this year because of the demonetization?
In fact, demonetization, we all know that it is a short-term pain, but in the longer term, it will be really beneficial to the all the industries across the board. Also, with the RERA regulation coming in, it will only bring more transparency in the sector, and it will give more and more comfort to the home buyers. So what will happen is ultimately all the good brands and organized brands and brands which have been who have worked in the organized manner in the last few years, they stand to benefit. So we believe that we will be one of the beneficiaries, and we are all geared up to make the maximum of these changes in the regulation, as well as in terms of giving the confidence to the home buyers. And that is how we look forward to place and make the most of it in the next 2 to 3 quarters when the regulations are in place. And as we know, as we have always been following the prudent norms in terms of utilizing the cash flows of the projects within the same projects, and we will continue to do that, and the regulations only helps us in streamlining things better, and ultimately the sector should have more and more transparency, which will be helpful to the home buyers.
One last question. What was your free cash flow generation in second quarter, and what's your net debt?
In terms of our cash flow collections, for the first half, we have collected about 286 crore rupees, and we would have incurred about 140 crore rupees of costs. In terms of our net debt, so out of the project portfolio of 25 projects, we have a construction finance on only 7 projects. All the other projects are debt free. So we have a construction finance or a net secured borrowing of just 689 crore rupees, and that to only 7 projects. So in terms of our net worth, we have a net worth of about 1,759 crore rupees. So our net debt to equity ratio is just 0.39:1. And as I said, all the other 18 projects are debt free. So we are pretty much comfortably placed in terms of our cash flow visibility. So out of the 7 projects where we have this construction finance, we already have a cash flow visibility of about 1100 crore rupees, which will easily take care of this debt. So that's how we are very comfortably placed in terms of our financial strength and the balance sheet.
All right. Thank you, Mr. Mishra, for speaking with us at NDTV Profit, giving us more color on the earnings posted by Sunteck Realty. Now, good show in the second quarter. First half performance also very good, and the stock is up 12%. We'll slip into a break. Stay with NDTV Profit. A lot of updates coming up for you.